Why, hello there. I heard you would like to learn how to precisely measure the amount of ASMR or tingles a certain item may provide. Well, you see, this is a delicate science. It should not be taken lightly. But I will show you some of the very basics. So, make sure you pay close attention, for I will not repeat myself. We may begin with a rather basic object. A die with a ball inside of it. Now, how much ASMR does something like this provide? Well, you see, it's very simple. You must take the first measurement as such. Now, what does that equal to? What do you know? It's exactly 1 inch. Can you imagine what the other sides are? Slightly over. One inch. What about between the two holes? That's right. That's you can tell by the difference between the twos. Do you know what that tells you? That's right. So, a rather simple object, and yet you've learned so much. Perhaps we move on to a slightly more complex object. A tiny beanbag. Feast your eyes. So, how much tingles does that get you? Right. And would you prefer the beanbag over the die? Good. How about a €2 coin? Yet again, a basic operation. What is that? Good. And of course it's a circle. One less measurement to take. Nice. So what do you think about that? Two. Good. This one's a little more difficult. We have a toothpick. Don't poke yourself. Can you read that for me? Interesting. Now we have to go long. Do you think it'll fit? So it'll be a little bit more difficult. Good. This one you should be careful with. It's dangerous. However, this one is more of a safer bet. What is that? Almost a beautiful 4 inches. Keep that one in mind. I want you to repeat back the 3 dimensions to me. It's not as rigid as one might like. You got that one? Good. Last one. Squeeze it. There we go. Almost 3. Alright. Now what were the 3 dimensions? Good. And is that going to provide more or less ASMR value than the €2 coin? That's what I thought. This one would commonly need more advanced measurements than just a caliper, but we can get some preliminary findings. See what I mean? It just won't fit. But the idea is there. perhaps slightly easier, is the micro SD card adapter. Remember this one? Remember this one? Good. Don't forget the beautiful sound of a train. Don't you just love it? For our last item, we have a cork, which has a lot of geometry to it. Good. Nice. Now that we have all of these put together, I'm going to display each of them in their ASMR performance mode, so you can evaluate your judgments based on the true value. We will work backwards, beginning with the cork. Remember this one. Keep your rankings in your head. Good. Nice. So, after each brief performance, what do you think? What is your ranking? How accurate were you? And at what point did you realize that it might not necessarily be the item itself, but the process or the tools used for the item, such as the caliper? Some say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And I think our little caliper friend here teaches us that it's not necessarily about the item of ASMR, but rather the technique, the process on how you use it. And that is the introduction to the basics of ASMR measurement. Thank you for your time to learn, and I will see you in the second lecture.